Hello Planet Sewers, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching today. In the intro there was a quick little shout out to CANGOTHON, if I said that correctly. Anyway, that is going to be a live stream event July 22nd through the 25th to raise money for the CANGO Wildlife Ranch. For more information, I have links in the description. You can donate or go check out everything that's going to be going on through different social medias, and it's organized by Pausley. Today I have the clouded leopards for you, and we're just taking a look at one, looking around. He was playing with his box. I thought he was super cute. I do have some really funny glitches for you at the end of this speed build. So we're going to do the speed build, a little walkthrough, and then we're going to check out the glitches of the clouded lion, which are hilarious. It's some moonwalking, running through walls, so hang tight for that. So here we are starting our speed build. I chose to use the East Asia theme pieces to build their habitat, along with the new one-way glass that came in the DLC for the Africa pack. And I had this idea that I wanted to have a tiger tunnel or walkway, so to speak, for them to walk over the guests as they were going across this path. Originally, I was going to do just one side and have it go over the main path. And then as I was building, I had toyed with the idea of having two cats, one on each side, and then two tunnels. And ultimately, I just decided to go with the clouded leopards, and I made a square path for them to go across their entire habitat with 4 different sections for them to play in and give the guests kind of an immersive. They can hopefully see the clouded leopard no matter where they go in this habitat. And I did have to kind of make some changes once I get into building the little tunnel area up top. I'm not sure what you would call it. The skyway, leopard, clouded leopard, cloud skyway. There we go. Anyway, just coming up with silly stuff. So onward, we are putting in the null barrier around all of this so that no matter where those leopards are, hopefully they don't trigger any escape alerts. And I wanted to include some staff facilities over here since this habitat is kind of in the middle of nowhere of my zoo. This zoo is my test zoo. I started it before Blueprint Zoo, where I was testing some different blueprints, and then I ended up building a new thing in here and moving over to Blueprint Zoo, so I wasn't doing duplicates in the same zoo. Not that it matters, but anyway, that's just the history of this sandbox zoo. You can see my Memphis Zoo entrance in the back over there. That was where I placed it to do that video. And I have my clouded leopard in here, looking for some things to make this have some support on the inside. Also was looking for climbable items so that hopefully the clouded leopard could use that to get up there. And it does create some glitches in their animations. It's rather funny. Apparently, clouded leopards can climb through glass. So in the blueprint that I'm going to put out of this, I did change the inside one off camera to maybe stop that, because I do remove glass for them on the outside, but they will use the other one. So I took that out and put a stone in. And using this climbable tree as well, I was hoping maybe they could use the tree and also get up there too. And they need a little hammock. I'm a little scatterbrained and putting things in here. Mostly I was just kind of thinking, what would they use and possibly interact with between the habitat and the skyway in their little cloud walk up there. Ha ha. All right, enough with my puns. Anyways, and using that plank there so they can get up there. And then I remembered I need to make sure that the keepers can too but on that board at the very top, it looked like maybe they couldn't use it as far as the clouded leopard goes. So I'm extending out the habitat barrier a little bit so that my ramp isn't just right up on the wall, and redoing my paths so that the guests aren't walking into the habitat, since guests can walk through building things, but animals cannot. Unless you're a clouded leopard climbing, then you can. So redoing some of my paths, and I do that a couple times, checking that traversable area again, and I decided this is good, so I'm moving those around so each side has their own ramp. And that one's a little bit close, but I think they have enough space, so I didn't extend that one out. Mostly I was more concerned about the keepers on some of those, so adding some space, checking that traversable, and then starting in on doing my terrain painting for the clouded leopards so that they are happy with their terrain habitat that they have going on in there. That was a weird mix of words, sorry about that. Sometimes things just do not come out of my brain in the same order that I think them. So I was thinking about putting a tree in there and remembered, well, if I put that tree there, then guests are going to walk through it. So I put that thought on hold. I didn't want to put in much more inside the habitats. I felt like it was a little cluttered. So I was trying to sneak some in, since a lot of those paths are considered to be part of the habitat. The game thinks that they need more foliage than they may actually really need. So I just tucked some away in the corners, and I decided to go ahead and go with that tree in the middle, and I hid a trash can in there to hopefully keep guests from walking straight through it. Tucking a few more plants along the edges of the habitat. Hello, Ruby. Ruby is hanging out on her perch with me this afternoon while I do this voiceover. Anyway, setting up a planter around this tree here, and I got distracted when I was looking for some bricks and saw the clouded leopard signs here, so I decided I needed those on each side of the walls. As people walked in, they could see that they were entering clouded leopard territory. And I am using a mud pillar here so that I can make a planter. And again, I got distracted. I decided the grass was too tall, so fix that. So I just put that mud pillar down so that I can get even spacing with that first set, and got rid of the mud pillars, duplicated those around, and have a nice round planter. And I was gonna just duplicate it, but the tree made me a little worried, since I already had some glitches that I had seen with the clouded leopards. So I changed the tree out for a little bit smaller one so that hopefully they can't grab onto the tree. And even though you can see the trash can, I thought it kind of looked a little bit like like a tree brace or a decorative protection around the bottom of the tree. Sometimes you see in different places, and hopefully that will keep guests from walking through those trees in the middle. Adding on my roofs, just a basic roof here. This one's still pretty basic, but because of that little side building with the water treatment there, I did need to create a little bit different of a roof there. So I tried a couple of different ideas and finally went with this one. And putting on those little roof eaves, they do add a nice look to the roof. Gives it a little bit of definition as it comes down. Finishing off my little building here. So once I pick out my roof, then I fill in the spaces around it. I should have done inside first and then outside. Usually I do, but I didn't catch it till later that maybe I should put some wall pieces going all the way up to the roof. It did bother me a little bit right there that the barrier edge kind of made a little bit of a ledge there with the difference of the building. I'm going to be honest, I was feeling a little lazy and I didn't want to move just that wall and my barrier, my habitat gate there to fit into the building. I probably could have added another set of walls there and just made it thicker, but I just left it the way it was. It does give it a little bit of a different look over there, but I've got a nice tree. Can't see it anyway too much. Taking a couple of screenshots mid-build, and then I remembered, well, not mid-build, but towards the end, I remembered I needed my education so that as people walk through here, they get to learn all about clouded leopards. So I put 4 of them in this build, and 2 of them are on walls, and the other 2 I went ahead and made some legs for them, so that they weren't just attached. And I mean, I could have attached them, I guess, but either way, if you download it and you want to get rid of the legs, you can go ahead. All right, so we're ready for our Cam walkthrough and taking a look, seeing if I can see any clouded leopards. So we come in from this side. So there are 4 different ways guests can come and go through this habitat. But since we're over here by the staff area, we'll take a look in here if you didn't watch the speed build. So there's power, water treatment, a staff room, and a keeper hut. And then this is the main entry for where they would bring the animals in, and the biggest spot for the clouded leopards. And then we can come out here, and there's the first education board that I have. Oh, they're excited. They must be able to see one. Oh, I think he's getting ready to come across here. I was like, yep, there it goes. And so they're using my walkway. That's super exciting. Walking across the guests, and you can see them as they go. And he's going to go down where the water is. So over here you have your other little section. Let's see if we can see him as he comes down. I think I've kind of lost him. Oh, there he is. And then we have education board here. And I thought about it, but making one of these without glass and just putting that directly on the wall. But I decided to go with the legs there. I'm not sure what they're looking at over there. A little odd. And we have a glitch. So here's glitch number 1. He is literally taking a dirt nap. I'm not sure, just laying there in the ground. I assume because the climbing interaction, it goes into the ground down there. So that might be why he's down there. I should probably grab those ends that go in and bring them up to meet directly with the ground so that doesn't happen. So just get a little view of what it looks like as you come in from this side. So you've got that nice little roof archway. I forget what they call those. Right as they come in from this side, it's on this side and the staff side that has that archway there. And then let's take a look over here. And I'm trying to find our clouded leopard. I'm not real successful. Let's see if he's over here. Come on in. Well, let's just go ahead and go up here and see if we can find him. Oh, there's one coming up. A little bit of animation glitch going on there. Not the worst by far. And before we get into the glitches, here's the information for the CANGOTHON. So please, if you can help out, donate, watch the live stream, or you can just go subscribe to their YouTube channel and help them get to the 1,000 subscribers that they need. That would be a huge help as well. And so we're going to go ahead and move into the clouded leopard glitch section. So the first one's not too bad. And then we have this guy. I was like, oh, he's going to lay down. And that was a funny jump. And here we go. He's walking down. Not sure what he's doing. And wow. Okay. So that's interesting. I really didn't know what to think of that when I was trying to get some nice little cinematics of these guys. So I'm like, okay, he's being normal. So we're going to watch. He's looking around, tasting the air. Super cute. He's going to take a look at that box. That's super cute. So just some normal animations here. He's just taking a peek. Some more air licking. He's going to interact with his scratching tree. Give it a little rub there. Nothing much weird here, but don't you worry, it's coming. And then of course, because it's Planet Zoo and we're recording an animal, he's going to leave us a present. So I just left that. Oh well. But anyway, here he goes. He's ready to prowl, and he's gonna get up here, and that was almost a good animation, but not quite. So now he's taking his little trek up here, and I was like, okay, that's interesting. Not sure what that was supposed to be. Like, was he supposed to go somewhere? And then I thought, well, maybe that was because here comes our keeper, and there was maybe a collision in their thought processes as it decided where they were going to go in the game. And then, okay, he's disappearing again. So we've got our air moonwalking clouded leopard, and not only can he moonwalk down, he can moonwalk sideways, and he can moonwalk through stone and glass, and he can moonwalk without any guests getting scared that they have a clouded leopard walking over them in a moonwalk through barriers. Then he goes by our tree here. I can see the other one in the background, and it had a little bit of a glitch going up its climbing post there. I eventually took that one out. And okay, so here, that was interesting. All right, what's he gonna do? And he glitched into the pole, and then runs straight through and through there, and then oh okay, we're up here, so maybe this is where we're supposed to be the whole time. I don't know, but wow, that was super interesting. And okay, so we're going back down, and it's a little funky move he's got going, but I think that's how he's animated. And so he's got his blood pumpkin here. He's gonna have a little nom at his blood pumpkin. So nom nom nom, yummy blood pumpkin. All that seems pretty normal. I was pretty intrigued by now. And oh, well, what else is he gonna do that's a little weird? So he runs up here, which that looked pretty good until he went through the wall. That was when I decided I needed to go back and maybe put stone there. Maybe that was causing some of these glitches, other than the fact that they are glitchy from other people's accounts. So he's on the prowl again through his clouded leopard skyway. Taking a look over here. So he's gonna, nope, he's gonna run this way. And off he goes, taking off back to this side of his habitat. And he has a new blood pumpkin, so he's gonna eat the blood pumpkin. Again, he's a hungry boy, hungry clouded leopard. He needs lots of blood pumpkins. So he's getting his chow on. Okay, it looks like he's done. Here comes the other clouded leopard again. And they kind of ignore each other. So we're going back up here. I don't remember what he does from here. He's just walking in place, not going anywhere, thinking. And I do love that they use this, that they're going over the guests. It does look really pretty when you're down below and you get to see him. Oh, off he goes again, through the other one, through the wall. He really likes this pole up and down. I think this is the 4th time he's done this. He's thirsty now. And he's going to be like my husky, full body underwater. That's how we're going to get a slurp of water. And then, oh, no, he needs some more. Oh, here we go. He's going to swim. He's going to swim in place. I've also seen the fennec fox do this in another shallow pool that I made, where they just kind of glitch into the ground and stay in place and kind of tread water. I'm not sure if that's what they're supposed to be doing, but however, I do eventually leave him here and go check out the other clouded leopard. And you will notice, maybe if you can see it, I'm not sure, the other one is still over there. So I followed this guy around, or gal. Anyway, I followed her, and the other one is still here. So she comes down, she has her own glitches getting down here, and he's still there. Mind you, this is 11 minutes later in the actual recording. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my clouded leopard habitat today, and give it a like, subscribe if you enjoy my content. And there are links for the CANGO Wildlife Ranch and Conservation Center. There's their YouTube page and other information for the CANGOTHON happening in July that is organized by Pawsley and the CANGO Wildlife Ranch to raise money for them and to help them keep their facility open and feed their animals and care for their animals as they're still experiencing hardships from lockdowns at different parts of the world and travel is low. So be sure to go give them a subscribe, help them get to 1,000 subscribers. And thank you so much again for watching my video today. I hope you have a great day, and may the RNG odds be ever in your favor.